What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and today we got to talk more about Malika Andrews, Rachel Nichols, that whole thing. And Camron and Mase, they spoke on it on their show, and Camron gave a take that's probably going to surprise a few people, but how he's looking at Malika Andrews and everything that's transpired. Now, you had one of her classmates come out recently, and you had the ESPN layoffs, and this is what Camron Mase was talking about, and Jalen Rose's name keeps coming up because not long ago she was saying, keep your finger off my armpit, Jalen Rose. Like, to say that live on television is humiliating. You don't do that type of stuff in front of the world, for people to see. And I think, and it ended up actually being Richard Jefferson just playing a game with her, and she was saying it about Jalen Rose, which that's ridiculous, man. Now, Cam is saying that Woj basically got her into the NBA to be in the position she's in right now. The guy, her classmate, said that her dad was in with the Warriors real good and, brought Malika along. And Malika had to play the sideline, and then that stuff got messy with Rachel Nichols, where many speculate that Malika Andrews was behind the footage or the audio recording getting leaked about the diversity hire of Maria Taylor, to be elevated to the finals to elevate herself. And that doesn't seem too far-fetched based off some of the shenanigans and behavior we've seen over the course of well over a year now since we've been in the Malika Andrews era. So without further ado, we're going to check out what Cam had to say, and I'll be back with more commentary. Let's speak.
They fired a lot of people I think they shouldn't fire. I think Jalen should have stayed. Kendrick Perkins stayed. Why do you think they what do you think about Malika Andrews? Should she have gone with that group? Well, why do you think, let me better rephrase it. Why do you think she stayed?
I like black women in sports. Malika Andrews is two things. A lot of people don't know Woj helped her get her start into I don't want to say the wrong thing, into whether it's some type of way into the NBA.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Woj brought her in. Now what happened is this. The reason she's at where she's at right now is this. A lot of people forgot about Rachel Nichols. Rachel Nichols was hosting the show that Malika Andrews is hosting now. Rachel Nichols was supposed to, let me tell the story real quick. Rachel Nichols was supposed to host the NBA Finals. They didn't let her host the NBA Finals. I forgot the black girl that they did let host the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
Maria Taylor.
Yo, jump in, Stan.
Maria Taylor.
Come on, jump in. You know the song, you know the story.
I
do.
Hold on. Stan, don't be freaking cut us off and jump in there, nigga.
Basically,
yeah, you tell the story. You tell the story I was about to tell.
Was Rachel Nichols said something about Maria Taylor, who was hosting, and they basically said that Maria Taylor was the diversity hire, and that they were just trying to push their agenda to have more colored people.
What's the hire again? Say that statement again. What's that?
The diversity hire.
So
have more colored people on air.
Token, another word.
Yeah,
token.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
That's another word for
diversity
token.
hire.
Diversity hire. So when Stat is saying that, I'm gonna put it in nigga terms. Basically, Rachel Nichols supposed to host the NBA Finals. They didn't let her host it. What's the girl name?
Maria Taylor.
Maria Taylor hosted. Somebody had to record her because Rachel Nichols was pissed. So they said, yo, what you, say it again, what you mad about? And so niggas like, they just letting that black girl host it because she black. Yeah. And they need a black person there to be hosting it.
Yeah.
And that's the reason they did it. I'm supposed to be doing the finals. I've been working hard. How they gonna just put somebody black there? Niggas say, thank you. Leak the footage.
Yeah.
Leak the audio. Niggas say, yo, pink slip. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
So you going on record and saying Malika is a token?
I ain't saying she's a token. She got a good relationship with Woj. Mm-hmm. Everybody know Woj is the top NBA insider. Mm-hmm. I think she's. What I will say about Malika is that she represents black women. She's very strong. She has black people's back, women's back, women in general. It's just that some people she rubs the wrong way. She got on First Take and tried to get in Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A.
said, who the fuck you talking to? They said, now hold the fuck on there.
Not
this
on my show.
Not on my show,
Yeah.
you not. Then the same day, This was all around that Boston, when Incadoma,
Yeah.
that nigga. When he got fired, Stephen A. and a few other people, Kendrick Perkins, was like, they keep bringing up his name and not the female's name. So Malika Andrews was real like, we're not gonna throw another black woman under the bus. We're not gonna do that. When all they said was, that's what they were saying. So basically,
her name should have been in there as well.
So that's what Stephen A. was saying, as Kendrick Perkins was saying that, why are you not putting her name in it? And Malika Andrews went off like, we don't need to put her name in it. It's not gonna throw another woman under the bus.
They're both professional though, Malika. They're both professional.
So that was the big beef. And ever since then, a few people be like, Malika rubs them the wrong way. Me, what I'll say is this. I'm happy for her and I'm happy she's doing her thing, but would you have got this job if Rachel Nichols ain't get caught slipping? No, I think she does a great job. I just think that one situation that she had with Kendrick Perkins and Stephen A., people are like, oh, she's a male basher, so to speak. And I just think that particular situation, whether you think the lady's name from Boston should be in it or not be in it, that's your opinion, but I don't think you have to yell at anybody about it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that theory that, she got Rachel Nichols canned so she could get that position that she wanted so badly. And, there's definitely an argument to be made for that. And then she comes in with a tyrannical viewpoint where she's shutting Matt Barnes and Kendrick Perkins and them down. Matt Barnes is talking good about Kobe, and she has something against Kobe evidently because of the way she went at him. Like, I'm not gonna show all those videos again. We went at it, we showed those at great length before, but look up, Google her disrespecting Kobe Bryant. It's everywhere. You look at the Ime Udoka thing, she didn't want the woman's name released, although it was a consensual situation. So I think anytime it's consensual and they're both professionals, you got to leak that information. Professionals within the same organization. It wasn't like, Udoka was using her to get her elevated within the organization. This was just something that they was creeping off and doing together. Now, then you got the Adrian Payne thing, talking about his death and what he did at Michigan State, or allegedly done at Michigan State. Then you got Brandon Miller, at the NBA draft, bringing up the situation that happened at Alabama where the young lady tragically and unfortunately lost her life, the young mother. Then you had Ja Morant, instigating that at the NBA draft with Adam Silver asking those questions. And the list goes on and on, man. I think I'm even forgetting some of the things that was asked by Malika Andrews that got her at this point right now. But it's very true, her dad had influence, Woj had influence. It's rumored that she's dating Dave McMenamin, and that definitely helps as well in the sports journalism world. So she's got all of these people, and she goes at men of color so strongly, like to the point where Stephen A. Smith, he's on First Take on his show to have an opinion, and she basically tries to shut his opinion down. She asserts too much dominance at the wrong times, and that's what rubs people wrong, is the delivery and the assertion of dominance. And they looking at her like she's the young whippersnapper on the block. She's the one that just got into this position, and she's acting like she's been there for 30 years and is not really respected like that. I think some of these young players are going to learn a lesson, because I remember at one point Ja Morant was giving her all the exclusives with her and Taylor Rooks, but he was coming on the show talking to Malika anytime she asked and everything. And as soon as he started getting in trouble, she was blasting that information out there, instigating it. How long is he going to get suspended? Bringing it up at the draft, different things like that. And I want to see how Brandon Miller deals with her too. But it's going to be interesting, man, to see how these young players deal with Malika Andrews. Then they go through a little adversity, and to see what report she puts out there or how she frames it on NBA Today in prime time. But let me know what you guys think about Cam and Mace's take on the situation. And Stat, let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.